the DIGITAKT. I'm just going to go through one of the basic ways I like to start drafts, ideas. I use it mostly for drafting up beats because essentially that's what it's made for. It's sort of its easiest lane. It can do a lot more. It can do a lot of really interesting textural, compositional sort of stuff. But I'm just going to show you in the most basic way how I like to create things with it. So I'm going to start with just a basic file. All the default sounds. So to start off, I've made a bunch of sounds in this that I like to use, which I'm going to grab a few now. Start here. And I'm going to start with a kick. Actually, I want to leave this for a moment, make sure I'm in the right thing. Okay, so let's find one. That sounds pretty good. I'm just going to put there. Okay, so I like to have my kicks have a little bit of onset. The sample starts a little bit before the actual transient. And then what I'll do is with the LFO, randomize the sample start point on the LFO. So it's always moving a little bit, which gives, it sort of humanizes the kick because it changes when the actual transient is going to be rhythmically. And so if I want to get extreme with it, you can hear it really starts changing things. But I just want it to be very subtle. Almost not audible. But there's a little bit of motion there. Okay, so I'm going to go with that for now. And next up, second sound. I want to find just some noise. I'll go with that one. Seems nice. Put that on the same places, all right? Yeah, that be a little more filtered. That's kind of nice. That's a starting point. Okay, next up, I'm going to get kind of a shaker, a hi-hat sort of a sound going. Put that here, maybe mute this for a moment. And let's find one of those. I think I like the first one. And all of these sounds I'm using are based on tape noise. I like to use the filtering and envelopes in the DIGITAKT to create sounds from a like a basic sound source of tape noise. So that's where these ones come from. That's just tape noise that's like at the end of some other sound. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that everywhere. So this one again, you can see the sample start is randomized. So here it is. Move it around even more. For this example, it doesn't change rhythmically how it feels so much, but it does change texturally. You can hear it's never quite the same. So because the kick is not rhythmically exactly where you would expect it to be, this can also feel kind of funny on top of it. And sometimes adjusting attack time gets me where I want to be. And I want to add a little swing. So that's kind of nice. Another thing I like to do with these sorts of sounds is instead of randomizing the sample start time, I will randomize the attack time on the amplifier envelope. So I'm going to get that going now. So you can hear starting to change how that feels. We'll allow that a little more motion. It's feeling pretty good. Okay. And we'll shorten it a bit. And a little smaller range. Pan it. And bring the other one back in. Okay, number 4. There's already a clap there, but I'm going to use one of my own. That works. I'm going to set that to be a little late. So it's right before beat 4. That's nice. I like reverb on claps. And the reverb in the DIGITAKT requires a little bit of massaging to make it sound in a way that at least I like. Something like that might get us there. That's all right. And let's get a little bit of delay going on that. I also like to change the delay, filter it quite a lot, send it through the reverb, give it a little width. Okay, next up, let's get the pad happening here. So again, I'll use something that I've built that I already know I like. That's going to go there, going to go into keyboard mode. First of all, I need this to be longer. So I'm going to go here, make this 4 bars long. And I'm going to record. I'm going to wait for it to start back at 1. Okay, next sound, I'm going to add in some bass. Got some MS-20 samples up here that I like. I think I like that first one. Okay, so that's going to feel good. Nice. And let's see. Yeah, it feels good. So from here, try to just get the balance happening. A little shorter on that. Move the kick around a bit also. around again. Okay, so we've got something nice here. Once I have a basic pattern going, I oftentimes like to take it and copy it to other places and really start to twist and turn it and see what I can do with it, affecting the whole thing at once. So I'm going to start by saving, 'cause it's just generally a good idea on the DIGITAKT. Okay, now I'm going to copy that pattern, go to another pattern, paste that pattern. It's all there. Okay, great. I don't want to hear those two for now. Just want to hear the beat. And I'm going to start moving things around. I'm also going to repan that. See that in the middle. Okay, first thing I like to do is play with pitch. And if you hit the track button and move any of these parameters, it's going to impact everything right now. That's super nice. Now, let's try the way it plays. It's doing interesting things. You always lose a few things that way. Interesting possibilities. Now that's probably going to have changed the pitch relationship going on with these other two, so they might not work anymore. Super low. It's kind of cool though. All right, so that's a basic overview of how I develop ideas on the DIGITAKT.